Okay, now I start the recording because I forgot to start it. It doesn't matter. Okay, did you get the same result?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so it's easy. One of you actually missed these determinants, and it's easier to calculate the vector product with it. Okay, next task. There are 3 points, and you have to decide whether the points are in the same line. Are these points on the same plane? You have 3 points. How can you say whether they are in the same plane or not?
They both have 0?
No. Actually, the first is a task. The second is cheating. You have 3 points. How do you decide whether are they on the same plane? Sorry? It's more simple actually. Yes? More simple.
If we have 3 points,
Yes.
we can draw a plane through them.
Yes, they are always in the same plane. That's the answer. The task is not that one. I just ask you because I always tell you try to use your mind, think because it could help you to fix the task faster. There will be one task at the end that I will remind you for this. Okay, here we have 3 points, and we have to decide whether they are in the same line, not plane, line. What you can do, you have 3 points. It's very simple, and the first 2 tasks will be very simple, and the next one, that won't be. The task is not difficult at all, and there is no determination calculation needed at all. Just something else. So you have coordinate system. You always have the human and you have point A, point B, point C. In this coordinate system, you can draw lines, vectors. And then this is the vector C, vector E, vector V. It's easy. So you have the points. The points, the end of these are the end of the coordinate system. So you can consider these vectors. So how can you decide whether the 3 points are in one line? The only thing that I learned, this is consider for this to calculate the vectorial product, and if it's 0, then they are in the same line. If you sorry, I forgot a very important thing. You forgot these vectors, this A, B, C, everything. You just have the point A, point C, point B. to do anything, you pick up a point, I like A, calculate the vector from A to C, and calculate the vector A to B. It's very simple, actually, what you should do. Take the points and just subtract the coordinates and you got the vectors. If you have vector, then what I told you with calculating the vectorial product, then you can decide and determine how much is this alpha. But don't worry, it's not so difficult in this case, this one, because I have fixed it with the Hungarians. You have to do this, you have to start this, but you have to do it only in the point C. So let's check what is this? Okay, I write AB, and that's nothing more than 3 minus 2, then 1 minus 1, then 2 minus 1. So that will be 5, 0, and 3. Okay? You calculate is C. We have C, it's 4 minus 2. 1 minus 1, and then, oh wait, 4 minus 1, that's okay, 5 minus 1, minus 1. So that's something wrong.
3 minus 2 is 1.
Something is wrong. Which one?
The top one. 3 minus
Yeah, it was not plus, it was minus. Yes, thank you. Because thank you. I see it's wrong, because you will see why very soon. So this is 2, 0, 6, and then it means 2 times 1, 0, 3. Okay. So we calculate this to multiply the vectors, but calculate the vectorial product, but it's not necessary. I have one vector here, it's 1, 0, 3, and this is this vector times 2. This is one definition for things. So these vectors are looking in the same direction, and the vectors go from A to B and A to C. So the A is common. So the starting point is common. So these these are parallel, and these are on the same line. Okay? So we don't need to do the multiplication, which is great. We spare time right now. So can you do the next one in the same way? get the same result?
Yes.
Okay, what is going here? We again calculated two vectors. The vectors direction are the same because these are the same vectors. Just I multiplied with the number, so this is a definition for parallel things, and they have a common point at A. So these points are on one line. That's okay. That's simple. Oh. This is simple. Yeah, this was simple. Okay, we are not so lucky with this one. Well, I suggested to calculate the vectorial product of this, and if it's 0, then it's fine, and they are in the same line. But there is another solution. If you calculate the scalaric product, then you just determine the angle between the vectors. That's also a way. So let's do it. That's interesting. So it means 0, and if it's 0, then these are perpendicular. I'm right? Yes. Great. Yesterday I did it with vectorial production. No, so these are not in the same line at all. I hope so. Okay.
What does this mean then?
It means that they are perpendicular, because the angle, the cosinus of the angle is 0. It means the angle should be 90 degree. We can. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do it. Fine. It means. Here. I just write AB vector times AC vector. So it means okay, so we got this vector. This is not a null vector, so it means these vectors are not parallel. Okay, so this task is interesting. Is also interesting. This is more interesting. We should decide whether these points are in the same plane. So now we have 4 points, not 3. And 3 could be in one plane, but perhaps one of them is not. So the guide says that we have to calculate vectors, ABC vectors between them, and calculate the volume of the parallelepipedon generated by these vectors. And the volume is 0. Then they are in the same plane. Okay. We have 4 points. I don't. Okay, it would be logic to select the second, but because I often made mistakes, I select the first one, and I just, okay, these are points. Sorry, so these are points in the space. And to decide whether they are in the same plane, we make vectors by multiplying the positions. The positions are location vectors. The position are given by vectors also. So I can do this and calculate the volume of the parallelepipedon. The volume of the parallelepipedon can be calculated with a triple product. You calculate the, what is the name? The vector product, and then you calculate and the scalar product of the results. But it's more simple if you just calculate the determinant. So I made these vectors. No. 1 minus 1. Okay. So I have 4 vectors and with this 3 vectors. This figure is very ugly. Here is it. And just write this here in the determinant. So these vectors, they can be rows and columns of the determinant. Sorry for using my sponge so frequently. Okay, and now I just calculate this. This is 0. Plus 10, minus 10, 0. So the volume of the parallelepipedon is, or the result of the determinant is 0. So these points are in one plane. Okay? Now we are directly practicing for the test. I got the test actually some samples from last year, and so we focus on the task, the exercises of the test. Okay, next one. I have these points. Also, I do the same. I made 3 vectors from 4 points. I start with the first. This is
Sorry, sir, but
Yeah.
can you show how you get 3 vectors from 4 points? Like how you change it?
Yeah. I go back on the other side, if you don't mind. Okay, I have 4 points. And these are in the space. So sorry. I just select A. Actually, now it's not a bad choice. And so these points are not just points, they are in a coordinate system. I select the coordinate system appropriate way, suitable for me, for us, because you can select spheric or cylindrical or more difficult coordinate system. It's just a Cartesian coordinate system. So for all points, you can draw vectors. I name them in the same way, like capital B, small b, capital D is just D, and capital C will be just C. So if I want to calculate the vectors, then I would say C from, okay, C is quite visible. If I want to calculate the AC vector, then it's nothing more than the A vector minus C vector. Be careful, actually, a little bit, because this should be the vector which add to C to get A. So that should be this vector, but doesn't matter. So you have the A point and C point. You have the coordinates of the points. You choose a coordinate system which has the origo, and you choose the origo and the coordinate system appropriate way, and draw a vector to the point A, B, C, D. So that then the points are vectors. Your location is a vector. Okay. And then, because we have tools for vectors, and we have to calculate the volume of the pedon, we need 3 vectors. We draw vectors from A to C. And wait. It's better if you do C means A. So starting from A, you will have three vectors, and these 3 vectors are the difference of these points. So this is the A, then BA is this one, CA is this one, DA is this one. I mean, this one minus this one, this is AB, AC, this one minus this one, AD is this one minus this one. That's okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you do this, it's simple, and then you have vectors, 3 vectors, and then you calculate the determinant. Okay, so we are here, okay? 3, 0. Which one?
The last.
It's 6. Oh, I wrote 0, but I wanted to write 6. Sorry, it's Friday. Very Friday. Okay, so half of the class cannot see the blackboard. Okay, I have three vectors. I made a determinant from them using the sponge. And calculate the determinant. It's so the second 4 points are not on one plane because the parallelepipedon has volume. It exists. If I calculated well, but yesterday I also got some similar results, so it should be.
And for some reason it's vice versa. It's minus 46 plus 43.
Yes.
Just a moment. Okay, so it's minus this one and plus this one, so it's minus 3 then. But the result is still good.
Just the same.
Yeah. So it has volume. It exists, so it's not the 4 points are not in the same plane. Yeah. Yes. Let's.
So the points are not in the same plane. If
Plane.
you get the negative volume, then it's
The sign of the volume is not important. The volume should be 0.
oh, okay.
Because then the parallelepipedon is not a parallelepipedon. Then they are in the same plane. Plane.
Okay. Yeah.
Plane. Okay, so we should calculate the determinant of the following matrices. For the matrix A, it's trivial. We will use the Saros rule. For the second, we also will use the Saros rule. For the C, we cannot use it. We have to use the Laplace extension, take one row, determine the sub-determinant of that row, multiply with the element, and then using this chessboard rule, give a sign and add them together. It's not that nice didactically, but I start with this C. Very simple, you have to go through the rows. It's very simple, 1, 3, 2, minus 1. However, you can use any row or any column. And if you choose the last row, then you have to calculate only 2 subdeterminants at minus 1 and minus 2, because the constants are 0 and 0. You spare time. You need half time to calculate this. This is important. for a test or on any algorithm that you write in the future. Okay, so that's why I start with it, but that's, I have this, okay, you have, sorry, yes?
We can use any row, or any row and any column.
How do you mean? And yes. This is in the thesis, yes.
Any row or column.
Any row or any column,
Oh.
any of them, you can do it. You can choose in the middle, not only the first, the second column or the third column or the third, what is the name? The third row, whatever you want. I choose now the fourth, the last one, because I'm lazy and I don't want to calculate so much. And you can see something. For 4 times 4 determinants, this size, you cannot use the Sarus rule. So let's start. Okay, so imagine that I got, wait, you don't have the task in Hungarian, so it's more difficult. Okay, so I will write it down. 1, 3, 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 0, 2, minus 1, 3, 6, 1.
Yes.
Okay, and then minus 2, minus 1.
2 is 0, 0.
2 is 0, 0. That's why I choose this row. And now I choose a row for the following operation, and I choose this. It means I can write this determinant as a sum, a polynomial of subdeterminants multiplying with these numbers. The first is minus 1. Okay, here. Let's go back to my slides. Particularly this one. In Hungarian we call this chessboard rule. I didn't find it in English. Perhaps it doesn't exist. It's very simple. You have the index. It's for the corner is 1, 1. And then you calculate minus 1 over 2. It's 1. So the sign will be plus. For the next column, for the first row, the index is 1, 2. You calculate minus 1 on third, over third. Then the sign is 1. Is it understandable? Actually, what I draw is this ugliness here. That's why we just call chessboard rule. Okay? So we need the constant, we need the subdeterminant, and we need the sign. Just a moment. Okay. I have the constant, that's fine. What is the subdeterminant? I delete this row and delete this column. The rest of will be 3, 2, minus 1, minus 3, 0, 2, 3, 6, 1. Okay, the next one is I calculate. Yeah, something is wrong?
It's minus minus 1.
How do you mean minus minus 1?
Chessboard rule.
Yes, but the first is plus.
Yes.
So here, this is minus 1. This is minus 1, and here this remain minus. Thank you. Let's go back. Yes, thank you. Yes, that's plus. You are listening. Thank you. Then this one, it's plus, not minus. Great. Great. Thank you. Yesterday I calculated with the Hungarian spread. The result was good because it was just opposite, but yes, thank you. No one recognized this from the Hungarian class. Okay, so this is plus, this is 2, and the subdeterminant will be 1 minus 2 minus 1, and then 2 minus 1, 0, 2, 6, 1. Okay? So we have this one, and now we have to calculate it. Why I don't continue? Because these constants, actually I just write here, it's something 0 times something was 0 times something. Actually, according to you, that's minus and that's plus. So I have to calculate only 2 determinants. I can continue this and I can do this rule in the same, but I will apply the Saros rules. Because now we are at 3 times 3 determinants, and it's faster if I do it. Okay, so that's 0. Yeah, we are almost done. So 30 plus okay, so the determinant is minus 13, and the A and no 14, 12, and the A and B determinant could be calculated easily using the Sarus rules, so it's not a challenge for you. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Today I sent you the link for the museums or researchers night, scientist night. If you are interested in, you are welcome in different programs. Everyone at the university speaks English. Sorry, the homepage is in Hungarian. You?
The minus 36 should be plus 36 because
Where we are?
the first row minus 36 should be plus 36 because 2 times.
Yes, you are right. Thank you. And then it means it's the result will be just.
Not there. Here it should be plus.
Plus 5.
Because 6 times 8 times 3.
Yes, you are right.
And
Wait, then it means, what does it mean?
the equation will come out to 0.
So that's 0.
Yes.
That's perfect.
I just doing it for this column and I have a question.
Wait. Just a moment. Ez egy 30.
30 azos 30 ez.
De ez itt hogy jön ki a 30?
Plusz 30, mínusz 30, plusz 30.
Ja, bocsánat, 30, ez csak a mínusz lesz, és az egészből pedig akkor egy mínusz 30 lesz. Jó, és akkor ez viszont szintén 0 lesz, és akkor végül egy 0 lesz. Okay, thank you. Köszönöm. Yeah?
I have a question. Have you asked about the credit transfer?
Yes, but I'm the wrong person that you can ask.
Have you asked how long it might take?
I didn't ask, but I know, because yesterday I talked about you. You didn't send me email. Do you know Balázs Király?
Yes.
Okay, so he told me that it will take weeks or months.
Yes, that's why.
By the end of the semester, you will know the result. I haven't seen anything.
End of the semester?
Yes. You asked me to accept you in the class with late application. No, someone else.
It was her.
No, the name was a male name.
Oh.
What's the name? I don't think it was me. I think
Just a moment. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, here. Zubov Alexandra.
Oh.
It's not you? Sorry. Zubov Alexandra? No? Okay. Nothing. Okay. But it's not you, obviously. You talk, is this person at this university or something else? Can you tell me what is this AP? So what is this AP?
Which AP course do you have?
AP Advanced Placement.
Advanced?
It's American subject. Because in linear algebra, AP doesn't come in calculus.
Advanced subject?
Advanced Placement is AP.
Placement, this one. Placement.
It's AP.
Yeah, but
It's American subjects. For example, if you take AP Calculus BC, in university you no longer have to take Calculus 1 and Calculus 2.
I have A, B, and B.
okay, to ask this, you should do it. So always you should do it. Okay, Hungarian mentality. It's a proverb translation. You are thrown out from the door, then you climb in the window. So you prepare description of the subject, what you learned, and the proof that you had done. I don't know, you have to go to the, what is the name, the register office, or write to Balázs
You took
Király.
the exams in May.
Yes.
If you have exams, I don't know if Hungary education approves it, but many universities approves. You should go to the register office. If you have 5 in exam, if I'm not wrong, 4 and 3 are not permitted. If you have 5 in AP physics, AP calculus, my bad, it might count.
Calculus AB is 5 and BC is 4. I'm not sure.
I think in AP is just 5 count
As
as a university's credit.
Yeah.
Because I have students who are writing these exams.
And
And when they study in USA, if they
I try
have
to
5,
understand
it
what they are
counts.
talking. Okay, can you translate? I don't understand a word from this. You know, I'm in Hungary, I don't know the system.
Yeah.
But if I understand, I can help you.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think that's more register situation because
Yes, it is.
most European countries don't acknowledge the AP exams.
Yeah.
For them, it's just exam.
Mhm.
But if it was USA, they would.
Mhm.
AP exams is advanced classes in schools.
Yes?
And when you study this, in the May you write an exam, and if you get 5 out of 5 in this exam, then in American universities you no longer have to take this course as a student.
Okay, I understood this because she
Oh.
explained me, but she didn't do anything yesterday. You should have written an email.
Actually, I was asking about the calculus part, not the linear algebra part.
Doesn't matter, do everything.
Okay.
So when you will have the examination time here, then you must be sure you will have 2 days for the linear algebra exams, and you will have 2 weeks for, I don't know, writing an essay. Because in my time, I was in an elite class, we could decide when the exams are. Now, even as a teacher, I have no word when the exams are. So the light will open, and then you have to come this day, and this day. And it's, according to the university rules, just it's very bad for you. You cannot prepare usually properly for the exams. So try to decrease the workload.
Mhm.
I suggest this.
Okay.
And you do not need to do everything twice, anything twice, I think.
Mhm.
So just write to Balázs Király and CC to me, but because he gave me an answer, there is a page, Neptune or somewhere, where you have to provide the proof of the certificate and the description of this, and that's it.
Oh.
But now I understand what is it. So it could be considered a university course. We have something similar, different way, but the register office, they might not know they are clerk and they changing quite frequently. And at least my colleagues told me.
Uh,
So here, sorry, and for you, do not expect kindness and help from the clerks. You are in a post-communist country, and I can explain what this means. So it's not like in the US that everyone is kind, or in France everyone is kind and try to help you, or in Finland. I have experience with these countries, and I want that everyone help me. It's not that one. You have to stand up for yourself and do everything. So you break the door and say you want to do this and this and this. And if you're badass, very often they just do what you say, because they don't know anything or just know the minimal things about the system. It's very difficult. That's one reason. They are not really fanatic. They don't really like their job, and they often go somewhere else. So just do, but today write to Balázs and me, because then we can help you. Okay? At least he helps and I help you. Balázs is a department, one of the teachers and responsible for subjects and a lot of things.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. And this is the book I mentioned.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ooh. And you learn for this, or?
And the other one, and my teacher taught me some things from his notes.
Okay, this is, I just look at for this. This is something 500 pages. This note is less than 70 pages. So this is much more than I will learn to you. It's much more particular. I see it, just look at it. Okay? So I'm pretty sure that that you learn, that will be fine. Okay?
Okay. I just wrote that here just because I thought you're interested about the book.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm interested in any books and everything. Yeah. I have my own books. Yeah. You know, I should. Sorry.
You said you're not good at terminology. That's why.
Oh, you brought this to me
Yeah.
to keep it for a while.
Yes, if you want, for a while. Why not?
Okay, I will look at in the weekend, and next week I will give back it to you. Is it okay?
Is it?
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Okay.
have a question about exams, so I should write exams.
Exams?
Yes. Should I write exams or?
It's better if you write the tests.
Okay.
I will give you everyone homework,
Yes.
and then you will be able to do it.
Okay.
And this is what I wanted to avoid to
That's
correct
what-
extra
that's
extra
why I'm
tests, but
saying
you have to
it.
do it because you don't know the outcome
Like,
of this
And
credit transfer.
my course, which I can't even give the syllabus when I was studying, and at the point I got, it was way bigger than this because I was a math major. My linear algebra was for math majors.
Yeah.
It was 12 credits. I had linear algebra 6 hours a week.
I know. I didn't know it, but I see that you understand what I see, but I also understand and feel it. It's very simple for you. And also what I explain, but I really do not know what persons know. Yesterday it was very interesting. I asked a person to the blackboard, and they did the task, but I recognize they have problem with the secondary school material. You know this, if you subtract a minus, a negative number, then it's plus, and she didn't know it.
Oh.
And I don't know how much people knows it
No,
here.
it's not like for me. It struck a little bit because when we were doing linear algebra, this we did in a week, and after that it was just series and proofs.
Yes.
Uh,
And here this is a very practical stuff.
yeah.
When I learned this. I had this in 5 + 4 hours per week. We had tests every week,
Yes.
and after 2 months we switched from linear algebra for the calculus of the differential and integral calculation of functions in multiple variables.
Yes.
So that was my class, but I was a researcher, and now it doesn't exist anymore. Here they simplified this material because they are not researchers, so they are this BSc, this Bologna system. That's one thing, and I don't know what they simplify to, but I miss the deductions and other things. I try to give a replacement, but I'm not always very successful because I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah. I
Okay.
understand that.
Okay.
So I should come to the exams.
For the tests,
Yeah.
you write the test, and I will offer you your grade.
And the thing is, if I get my credits transferred, what is the whole purpose of my grades?
Which grades?
From the test I write.
If I'm lucky, I do not need to give you grade
So,
because you will tell me, okay, that transfer was successful.
okay. So you want to know when the credit transfer will happen? It will.
Yes.
I thought you were the one who would.
Yes, and I haven't received anything.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I said these words about the clerks at the register office. They don't work very well. I thought it's you. You come last week, and I thought it's you. But perhaps this person came, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something like this, or 2 months or 1 month or something like this, and and he's still waiting for.
I think I should go to the register office again and make them post
Of course.
something.
Do they speak English?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do they understand you? Because there is two levels: one speaking English, and one to
yeah.
understand the system, because the systems are different.
Yeah, I come from the post
Yeah,
Soviet
Soviet,
country as well, and
Yeah.
to get the grades and the stuff from a university was a struggle as well.
You are from
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes, we were basically in the
I know
middle
very
of
well.
the Soviet.
Yes. Yes, so the system was originally a Prussian system, and then the big Prussian system, the Soviet Union got it. Or still you can feel this. We have PhD, for example, but the requirements of the PhD is from the university doctor and the candidate for science. And you are not a man at universities and research institute if you don't have a doctor of science degree.
Oh.
And this is absolutely not the Western system.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's same in Georgia as well. You gotta have associative degree to
Yeah.
be a professor.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's
Yeah. Okay. Good luck.
Like-
You're welcome. At least you are familiar. I had an MSc student from Mongolia, and their system was also very similar to the Hungarian. So finally he came back and now does his PhD in Budapest.
Yeah, I guess I will go to the register office on Monday and ask again about the credit transfer.
Not one day, as soon as possible, because.
Monday, because today they're no.
Oh, Monday, not I understand one day.
Oh,
Monday.
because I think there are lots of other students who are transferring the credits as well, and they should do it a little bit faster. Because waiting till December, then it no longer makes sense to transfer my credits.
But they are working in this way. Can you ask a transfer in advance? I mean, for the next semester.
I'm asking transfer for discrete mathematics and linear algebra, but they are both this semester classes. So I don't know what are they going to do. I will just ask them, I guess. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, sorry.
My questions aren't quite clear. I'm just actually I want to ask. I didn't understand why this was +2. Isn't it supposed to be -1 because of the chessboard rule?
The definition. Just a moment. Okay, this is the definition of the determinant here, this one.
Yeah.
And this is very difficult with permutations, inversion, and everything. But if you just use your imagination, you have the index here. It's alpha 1 1.
Okay.
It is here. It's 2. It's 1 minus 1 over 2. It's 1. Okay. Then the next one, you add the indexes, the I and G. This 1 plus 2 is 3. It's minus 1 over 3 is then minus. And this is how it's written in this chessboard rule.
Okay.
And these, so you have to do two things. Take this element. That's a constant. Okay. Then take this sub-determinant, and then using this you determine the sign. So the first, if you start here, okay, then it's plus. Yes. The next one will be minus.
Yes.
Not easy, and wait, at the very end, okay, this is the theory for this, Laplace or cofactor expansion, and this is how this is the description that I just give you. This is one element, this is one matrix, and you go through, and this is this sub-determinant, and this is the calculation, the chessboard rule that I mentioned to you. So this is it. It is written here. Just it's difficult to understand.
Okay, I see. Also, the thing you use, like the Hungarian, it's all the questions that we get, the ones, for example,
Yes.
they're all in Hungarian, correct?
Unfortunately.
Yes. But they are posted on like the Microsoft Teams group.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So regarding like the previous lessons outside like matrices and stuff, can you, for me personally, at least highlight good questions to practice?
I will give homework. Exercises.
Okay.
Not
Yes.
next week. I should
Yes.
give it to you next week, but I will be busy.
Okay.
But very soon before the test, you will get homework,
Okay.
and you will do it, and that will be the highlight. We calculate a lot of things with scalaric multiplication,
Yes.
vectorial multiplication, and some other things.
Yes. Because I watched almost all the lectures as of now.
Yes.
But just for like practice, I thought like if I could see whichever I could like follow, try to do on my own.
I will give everyone something. Okay.
Okay.
It's not really prepared for this university for foreign students because this should be in English.
Yes.
And I also sorry because I have limited resources, and even if I would stay here in this city all the week, it would be very difficult to provide you an English lessons or task or something.
I understand, but I was thinking if I could translate the questions on my own.
You can use the Google Translate.
Yes.
If you want.
Yeah. Yes. That was the time. For example, just for the previous subjects outside, like the things I've actually attended, just a few questions that could be highlighted in Hungarian, and I'll translate them on my own and like do them like as practice.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you send me an email to remind me? You know my email address.
Yes.
My email address is on the beginning of
Yes.
Just send me an email to remind me, and I will give you a summary or some questions. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Have a good day too. Thank you, and we can